Learning English through a simple emotional story. Sometimes, learning English feels hard. Too many rules, too many words, too much pressure. But language does not begin with rules. Language begins with stories. Stories are natural. Humans understand stories easily. Even children learn language through stories. That is why a simple story can change how you learn English. A story has a beginning. A story has a feeling. A story has meaning. When you listen to a story, you do not think about grammar. You think about life. This is powerful. Imagine a quiet morning. A person wakes up early. The room is small. The light is soft. The person feels unsure about the future, but there is hope. This feeling is easy to understand. You do not need difficult words. You do not need fast speech. Simple words carry strong meaning. I feel tired. I want more. I try again. These sentences are easy, but they touch the heart. When English touches your heart, your brain remembers it. This is how learning becomes natural. A simple story helps you relax, and when you are relaxed, you learn better. Your mind opens. You stop thinking, am I right or wrong? You start thinking, I understand. Understanding comes before speaking. Stories help you listen deeply. You hear the same words again and again, but they do not feel boring. They feel familiar. Familiar words feel safe. When words feel safe, you are not afraid to repeat them. You begin to speak softly, slowly, naturally. A story also gives context. Words are not alone. They live inside moments. When you hear the word hope in a story, you feel it. When you hear the word change, you imagine it. This connection is important. Your brain remembers images better than lists. A story creates pictures in your mind. Those pictures stay with you. Later, when you speak, the words come back, not from memory, but from feeling. This is real learning. Simple stories also build confidence. You understand the story from the start. You do not feel lost. This gives you confidence. Confidence makes you want to continue. You feel proud. I can understand English. That thought is life-changing. Many learners quit because they feel stupid, because they feel behind. A simple story removes that feeling. You realize you are capable. You realize English is not your enemy. It is a friend speaking slowly to you. A story also teaches patience. Stories move step by step, not too fast. This helps beginners feel calm. You do not rush. You do not panic. You follow the story like a gentle walk. Each sentence builds on the last one. This rhythm helps your brain. Slow rhythm builds strong foundations. Strong foundations last. Emotional stories also connect to real life. You hear about fear. You hear about effort. You hear about small victories. You think, this is me. When English talks about your life, it becomes personal. Personal language stays longer. You are not just learning English, you are understanding yourself. This creates motivation. You want to listen again? You want to hear the story one more time? Repetition becomes natural, and repetition is the key to fluency, not forced repetition, natural repetition. A simple story teaches you that English is not scary. It is human. It is about feelings. It is about choices. It is about growth. When you learn English through stories, you learn more than language. You learn patience, you learn confidence, you learn calm, and slowly, English becomes part of you. Not as a subject, not as a test, but as a voice that understands you. And that is how a simple story can change everything. Building confidence with slow listening and shadowing. Confidence does not come suddenly, it grows slowly, one quiet moment at a time. Many people want to speak English, but they feel afraid. They worry about mistakes, they worry about sound, they worry about being judged. This fear is normal. But fear becomes smaller when English feels familiar. Slow listening creates this feeling. When English is slow, your mind can breathe. You hear every word clearly. Nothing rushes you. The voice is calm. The pace is gentle. Your brain does not feel pressure. It listens. It absorbs. This is how confidence begins. Listening slowly is like walking on a clear path. You see where you are going. You understand the meaning. Understanding brings comfort. Comfort brings courage. When you hear the same words many times, they stop feeling strange. They feel like friends. You recognize them. You think, I know this word. That thought is powerful. Slow listening gives your brain time to connect sounds with meaning. No translation, no stress, just understanding. Then comes repetition, not forced, not loud, soft repetition. A voice speaks, you follow. The rhythm enters your body. Your mouth begins to move naturally. You are not thinking, you are feeling the sound. This is how speech grows. Shadowing is like walking with someone. You follow their steps. You do not lead. You do not worry. You trust the pace. This trust builds confidence. Each sentence you repeat adds a small brick to your confidence. One sentence is small, but many sentences become a strong wall, a wall that protects you from fear. You stop thinking about being perfect. You start enjoying the sound of English. Your voice becomes smoother. Your pronunciation becomes clearer, not because you tried hard, but because you listened deeply. Slow listening also helps your brain learn patterns. You hear how sentences begin. You hear how they end. Your brain remembers this. Later, when you speak, the pattern appears. You do not search for words. They arrive naturally. This feels good. This feeling builds trust in yourself. Trust is confidence. Confidence does not mean fast speaking. It means comfortable speaking. It means calm speaking. Slow English teaches you this. You learn that it is okay to pause. It is okay to think. It is okay to speak slowly. There is no hurry. English is not running away. The more you listen slowly, the more patient you become with yourself. Patience reduces fear. Fear blocks the voice. Calm opens the voice. Slow listening opens space in your mind. Space where English can live. Shadowing also helps you feel the music of English. Every language has music, stress, pause, flow. When you copy this music, your speech sounds natural. Even simple words sound good. This surprises you. You hear yourself and think, that sounds like English. This moment is important. It changes how you see yourself. You stop saying, I can't speak. You start saying, I am speaking. Even small speaking is speaking. Every word matters. Slow listening teaches you to celebrate small wins. A clear word, a smooth sentence, a calm voice. These are victories. They build confidence day by day. Confidence is not loud. It is quiet. It is a feeling inside you. A feeling that says, I am okay. When you feel okay, you speak more. When you speak more, you improve. This cycle is natural. Slow listening and shadowing create this cycle. No pressure, no fear, just sound, just rhythm, just growth. And one day, you realize something simple. English no longer scares you. It feels familiar. It feels friendly. It feels possible. That is confidence. And it begins with slow listening.